Hello everyone, this is Zibo and welcome to today's video. So with the new year 2022 upon us, many great mobile titles are gonna drop in this upcoming year. So in today's video, I'm gonna share with you guys my most anticipated mobile titles to come in this year, and I'll probably try them once they're officially released to see whether or not they'll be worth my time and whether or not I'll have them covered on this channel. So just a disclaimer, some of these mobile game titles do not have a global release date announced yet, so they're just announced to be released in their native state, mostly in the KR or the CN server, so they might never get a global version in the end. But that doesn't really affect the chance for us to try them out to see whether or not they'll be worth all our time and see whether or not they'll be fun. So without further ado, let us start today's video with the first game that I'm super excited for, and it's none other than Sin Chronicle. So Sin Chronicle is like your traditional JRPG. It's a spiritual successor to the previously famous JRPG, and that is Chain Chronicle. So what I really like about this game is obviously the traditional JRPG element. As you guys can see on the screen right now, there are tons of characters based off the JP art styles, and based on what was told in the interview, this game is a choice-based game where players' decision will have permanent effect on the narrative of the game. So what this means is that whatever choice you make, the results will be permanent and you will see different endings, which is something that I really love, and I have this opportunity to replay the game to try out the different probability or the different outcomes based on the game itself. So this game was supposedly announced to release in the year 2021 last year, which is somewhere around September, October period, but it was subsequently delayed to 2022 due to reasons to refine the game because of closed beta results not being that good. So I really expect that this game is super refined on its release, and I'm super excited to try out this JRPG because JRPG has been a big part of my life when I was younger, and I really love this sort of game style, even though it's not as popular right now because it's super time consuming. But this game, just based off the trailer alone, seems like it's something that will spark most people's interest. And based on the recent live show in Japan, Sega stated that they actually received a lot of feedback during their beta test, and they'll be delaying the release of this game to spring 2022. So we are expecting to see this game soon, and I'm really excited to see whether or not this game will be worth your time when it comes to the global server. But based on the trailer alone, this game seems like a sick game that I'll definitely love myself. And next up is a game which I covered on my channel before, and that is none other than Nikei, the Goddess of Victory. So this third-person shooter game, right, it's a spiritual successor to Destiny Child, which is a waifu collector game. And I think this game itself has a lot of fan service element, as you guys can see from the trailer itself. So you have a lot of waifus, you have a lot of back shots, you have a lot of physics, you have a lot of different things that will satisfy your fan service desires. So another thing that really captured my attention other than the fan service itself is obviously the different styles, because I don't really see a lot of platform third-person shooter kind of game on the mobile market itself. So this game is gonna be slightly refreshing, at least from what I can tell. And there's also the mobile, or rather the multiplayer feature, so I'm excited to play this waifu game with my friends. Seeing all the physics jiggling all about shooting the enemies and the monsters is something that I'm pretty sure a lot of people will be excited for. And the next game is from the developers of Arknight, Hypergraph, and that is Xrays. So Xrays is a premium 3D turn-based RPG that has stunning graphics and amazing UI. So just based it off the trailer alone, it just attracted me. I'm not too sure whether or not this game will turn out as it's shown in the videos itself. But hey, this game is from the developers of Arknight, one of the most successful games of all time. And I'm pretty sure just off the trailers alone, it's enough to capture the attention and hearts of many, and I'm definitely giving it a try once it comes out, and I'm pretty sure you guys will definitely give it a try as well. Next up, we have some 2D pixel art goodness, and that is Goddess Order. So Goddess Order is the spiritual successor to Crusader's Quest, as they are from the same developer, Load Complete. So this game itself promises 3 elements that will excite every player, and that is immersive and exciting battles by direct manipulation, beautiful pixel art to catch the eye of all the players, as well as a console style worldview and scenario. So just off the trailer alone, there's a lot of nostalgia because I used to play Crusader's Quest, and I really hope that all the good elements from the previous game, which is Crusader's Quest, are imported over into this one. Another thing why I'm super excited for this game is because this game is going to be published by Cacao Games. So as a partner itself, I'm definitely giving this a try to see whether or not this game is worth your time in the long run. At the same time, a global version of the game has been announced by Cacao Games themselves. So if you are the kind of player that just plays English game instead of trying out your Korean language or your Chinese language or your JP language games, then this game is definitely something to look out for in the year 2022. We have another game that was announced at the G-Star conference, and that is Everso. So this game is another title that will be published by Cacao Games, so a global version will definitely be there. And this game itself has a lot of Genshin Impact graphic element, and based on my previous posts, people are saying that this game competes more with Epic 7 or King's Raid. To be really honest, it doesn't really matter. Basically, it's an up and rising competitor to all the big games out there, and just off the trailers alone, this game has a lot of potential to be one of the big games of the year as well, although not much information has been released. So I'll definitely keep track of this game and keep you guys updated on its release date, as well as what to expect of this game when it's about to come to the global server. Lastly, we're gonna end off this video with one of the most anticipated mobile games by everyone, and that is none other than Honkai Star Rail. So Honkai Impact as well as MiHoYo, they are very well-known terms in the mobile industry. I think a lot of people would have at least heard of them once in a while, right? This is the creator of Genshin Impact, and based on the closed beta testing by the first batch of tester, the game seems really good and the graphics seems amazing as well. So we're gonna get another Genshin level graphic game, and just based off the closed beta testing streams, I absolutely love the game already, and I'm excited to see more of it. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this game is on everybody's radar for the year 2022, and yeah, it speaks for itself. So that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you very much everybody for tuning in. Do remember to like and subscribe in order to see more of such similar contents in the future, and I'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye guys!